Hello everyone, I just wanted to do a very quick video over a new feature I've added, which is basically the ability to move your troops in formation. So very simply, I've got me up on my pedestal here, and I've just got the debug lines drawn on, so you can see when I actually give a command, I'm just pressing tab and it's doing a ray trace. I'm essentially giving move to commands. And you could hook this in however you wanted. I've just done that as a really quick example of how to give a command, but the class itself is just taking a vector, so I'm just taking the hit location. You could do it from a bird's eye view or however you wanted. I'm just going to drag some random troops around all on my team so they don't attack me. And I should move to command, and it's going to line up like so. So it's actually really easy also to add kind of different formations or tactics. They'll try and, they just kind of move around as a group. And I've also got some code in there to deal properly with some dying. Then we'll just kind of keep the holes in the ranks there. They'll properly resort and reshuffle up. So as kind of a little example, they were all just a bunch of warriors. If I then grab some archers and just randomly scatter them around. So this is the Minion Director, which is actually just a component which I've attached to my player character. You can attach it to whatever you wanted, because it's a component and just kind of, very easy to use. And formation selected, at the moment I've just done up a straight line and then a two line, but that'll be pretty easy to add to. So I've swapped it over to straight line, so all of these guys are just going to line up in a straight line. And it generates this line, probably taking into account the radius of the troops. It looks like just alphabetically the archers get added first, so they ended up in the center. Just with the logic that's there at the moment. So that was with the straight line, and then if I swap it over to one melee line front, one archer line back, and give the same command, you kind of see them try and reform. So it was just the fact that I gave the order from behind them that these guys are facing this way. You can see if I give that way, the archer line is in the back. So pretty sweet. I think it's awesome, kind of being able to have line your troops up and like changing around formations. It actually has full kind of control group set up, so kind of like 1 to 10 different control groups that you can kind of have different batches of minions in, and they would all just work in whatever formation you had assigned to them. So that's all. But just more cool stuff.